Hey there, upcoming Com 231 public speech students. My name is Jake Colson, and our professor has tasked us with a final assignment of reflecting on our semester together to impart some advice and tips for you, new attendees, that I would have found helpful 15 weeks ago when we first started our class. Firstly, a suggestion I'd make to any student, regardless of the course and area of study, is that it is much easier to stay ahead than it is to catch up. I've adopted a habit of noting my upcoming assignments for the present and following week in an academic agenda, which helps me keep current on pending due dates and larger scale work that will require more personal attention to complete. By regularly checking my email and postings from Canvas, my agenda stays current and accurate, reducing the number of individual sources that I have to reference, ensuring that I'm not missing any assignments or getting behind on any pending ones. Having awareness of these larger scale assignments, uh, like projects and papers ahead of time, allows you to work on them piecemeal over time. Breaking larger assignments like these down rather than attempting their completion in a single day or a few hours helps to decrease burnout and procrastination experienced while maximizing the quality of work and performance. This brings us to a tip that's more constrained to public speech, and one I can't emphasize enough. Rehearse, rehearse, rehearse. Properly familiarizing yourself with your script and how it reads reveals intricacies to the delivery that may not be apparent in the initial drafting and editing processes. Rehearsal also aids in the credibility and authority of the speaker and the chosen subject of the presentation, as clarity and cogency in delivering the major points of a speech increase the audience's understanding and thereby the effectiveness of the author's purpose. Additionally, many assignments that you're tasked with in a class oriented around presentations will have a time limit. This makes frequent practice of your speech paramount to communicating the necessary information and accumulation of ideas while adhering to the rubric's content requirements and target time. These skills are intended to prepare students for professional settings where project time constraints and leniency to deviation from the desired product will minimally consider individual reasoning or justifications. This brings me to some small tips that have helped me during my presentations, which I likely wouldn't have been exposed to without attending a course or some additional live experiences. As you proceed through the semester, it is more than likely that you will, during a demonstration, stutter, slip, or forget an important part of your speech. While the immediate instinct may be to panic and begin presenting the thought again, it is important to recognize that the audience is rarely as aware of mistakes or inaccuracies as the speaker, and unnecessary rephrasing can serve to highlight the mistakes within to the ultimate detriment of the speech. Proper rehearsal and maintaining your breath while speaking can help to alleviate these products of fear presented and ensure that author's message is conveyed clearly within the appropriate tone and setting for the audience. If you keep some of these suggestions in mind and listen to your professor and peers' feedback, you will do great this semester. Good luck.